the opportunity to move them away from poverty and ignorance.
We have had some pushback from at least 2 prime ministers.
I know.
One was not very open, but was pushing back silently. But I recall my partner named Andrew, Prime Minister of Jamaica. My good friend, up to this day. So Andrew called me up. He said, Gaston, I hear you want to have university. I said, yeah, here we are, university. We definitely get in that Fort Landing campus. He said to me, well, you know, I hope you can pay your bills because Jamaica not paying your bills.
Wow.
I said, Andrew, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, I mean, you owe $20 million. You can't even pay your existing bills. You're always in a
And that wasn't our accrued by us.
Correct. But
Okay.
prior administration.
Yeah.
And he said to me, sorry, but if the expectation for us to pay your bills, we can't pay your bills, sir. I said, Andrew, I already put a tax in place because we had already gone to Parliament. It wasn't effective, but we had already gone to Parliament. I said, I already put a mechanism in place, a windfall tax, to fund our university. And I said to him, unlike other campuses that owe tens of millions of dollars to UWI, the Antiguan government will find the monies to pay 100% of the amount due and payable. And he said, all right, well, if you can fund it, okay, well, no problem. Then when we got a little closer, they created an impediment, the $20 million that we owed. They said, before you can get any approval to move on, you have to pay off all. Now, we didn't know where the $20 million was going to come from, you know. But we have a mutual friend, Max and I. And we were able to get him to advance $5 million US at the time, you recall? And then we raised the other $7 million, paid off the 20. Plus, we had to get another $15 million for the first year.
Wow.
So we had to raise $35 million.
Wow. Wow.
But, you know, come full circle, you know, with Liat. If you had asked me in 2020 where we getting monies from for biplane and to repair engines and so on, boy,
At the time of COVID, when the economy done.
boy, I don't know what I would have said to you. Maybe I tell you God will provide, because I mean, back in 2020 when our revenue had fallen precipitously by about 50%, and you see, having faith and you know, being hopeful and so on, very
And
important.
prayer.
We must, and of course, and prayers. We should never ever lose faith here, and always give thanks to. At that time, I could not have told you where the money was coming from. You know, today, I can tell you that is not an issue. In fact, the money to buy the planes have been in escrow now for about 2 months.
Wow.
We're just waiting for the final decision of the court in order to pay for those planes. And the other $10 million US that we have to raise, we're going to find it. And this is not the first time. I recall, too, when we were faced with the potential collapse of Caribbean Union Bank. They needed...
What about ABI? Tell them
well,
about
ABI, well, that's
first.
true.
That's a
Boy,
bigger
look,
one.
there's so many. It's true.
ABI is a bigger one. When you steer down the governor of the central bank.
The late Dwight
Tell him
Venner.
no. You say you can't do it. You said no. We're going to do it. You forget.
Yeah.
Tell them.
So
Tell the people, man.
you know, their position was the IMF and so